bonus lesson on organizing supporting details. In this mini lesson, we will look at the 3 ways you can organize your ideas in a cause-effect essay. We will also look at an example of each and discuss when you should use each type of organization. The method of organization you choose for your essay is just as important as its content. Without a clear organizational pattern, your readers could become confused and lose interest. The way you structure your ideas helps readers draw connections between your topic and purpose. Choosing your organizational pattern as you outline your essay ensures that each body paragraph works to support and develop your thesis. In cause-effect essays, you can organize your supporting ideas in one of 3 ways: by category, by chronological order, or by order of importance. In good paragraphs, sentences are arranged in logical order. However, there is no one order that will work for every paragraph. So, let's look at each organizational pattern, starting first with organizing by category. When we organize by category, we explain or describe ideas by categorizing our ideas for the reader. Let's look at the example in our book on page 112. On page 112, we have a section from the outline about the effects of sunshine. In this section of the outline, we are looking at body paragraph 2, activities. The writer organized their supporting details in this paragraph by category. They categorized their details by the type of activity. The writer used the 3 categories: beach activities, picnic activities, and outdoor sports. We can look at another example as well. Let's look at this outline of a body paragraph for a cause-effect essay on the harmful effects of social media on teens. In this body paragraph, the writer will focus on the psychological effects. They categorize the effects by types of behavior: antisocial behavior, depression, and aggression. When we organize by category, we make our examples very clear to the reader. It is an effective way to organize when you have broad groupings of topics. By categorizing them, we create unity in the paragraph. With this type of organizational pattern, we often use transitions such as the first type, another example of, the next category, etc. Next, let's look at organizing by chronological order. Chronological order is used to show the order of events. When using chronological order, arrange the events in the order that they actually happened or will happen. This method of organization requires you to use words such as first, second, then, after that, later, and finally. These transition words guide you and your reader through the paper as you discuss your ideas. For example, if you're writing about the global effects of global warming, we can use chronological order to show which effect will occur first. Let's look at this example outline of a body paragraph. This body paragraph will discuss the effects of rising seas. The writer organizes their supporting ideas and examples by what happened first. The first example is from the 1990s. The second example is from 2018, and the third example is in the future in 2100. Chronological order is the best way to organize these details because they are about time. The writer wants the reader to see how the effect progressed over time. If the writer put these details in a different order, it would make the paragraph confusing to the reader. So, it is important to use chronological order because the order of events and time is important. Finally, let's look at the final way you can organize your supporting ideas in a cause-effect essay, by order of importance. When using this organizational pattern, ideas are prioritized by the writer. When using the order of importance pattern of organization, information can be structured from most important to least important, or least important to most important. It is usually better to use the structure least important to most important because people remember the last thing they read more easily. That way, the reader will be more likely to remember the most important detail from the essay or paragraph. If you choose to order your details by order of importance, you can use the transitions most important, most importantly, another important detail. Let's look at another body paragraph from the effect-focused essay, The Harmful Effects of Social Media on Teens. When organizing details by order of importance, it is up to the writer to decide which details are most important for the reader. This is when it is important to think about your audience and purpose. In this body paragraph, the writer chose to organize their details from least important to most important. The writer thought that while not paying attention in class and missing assignments is important, the most important effect of social media on education is the fact that students fail the class. This will not only affect their score, but it will affect their life after school. It may affect if they graduate or get accepted into the school they wish to attend. Thus, failing the class is the most important. The writer could have also organized these details from most important to least important. When using this type of organizational pattern, take time to think about each detail to decide which is more or less important. You should consider your purpose and audience, but ultimately, it will be up to you to decide. I hope that this mini lesson helped you better understand the 3 types of organizational patterns you can use in your cause-effect essay. Remember that no one organizational pattern is suited for every topic or paragraph. So as you outline and draft your essay, examine each paragraph and decide which organizational pattern is best suited for each section.